Hello, my people. This is JB with CBD Connections, where balance and healing begins. I'm now listening to Lipsticks and Bullets podcast. Come see us at 112 Southtown Circle or visit our website at mycbdconnections.com. And always remember, plants are the best medicine.
You are now dialed in to the Lipsticks and Bullets podcast. I am Cockpit, aka Trav, aka Uncle Trav, aka everything, aka that lady right there, mine. So guess what? I don't like to introduce to you to the woman over there or over there. Which one? Over there.
Me over here. Hello, everybody.
It happens to be my wife.
Yes, I am wifey.
And what's her name?
She's in the building. Our neighbors.
Absolutely.
I got someone.
Absolutely. And we like to say thank you to all our neighbors out there dialing in to us. We live and direct. I'm sorry. Zoom and direct. Out here in this coronavirus environment.
Man.
Out here roughing it up. We're in the studios right now. Doing our thing. What's up, B? What's going on with you, boo?
Well, of course, this is the Lipsticks and Bullets show, so of course you have to start off. I promise every time we get on Zoom, I'm going to have a new lipstick on. Not per se new straight out the shelf, but a new one shade every time I come on. And so this one is MAC by Riri. It's Viva Glam number 2 Rihanna. I don't know if you could be able to find it. If you can, it's a gorgeous color. So other than that, just recovering, that I got a little sick from the change of weather and stuff. And so much so that the place I work was like, you need to go get tested. So I ended up getting tested.
Yeah, because you could have blew
up. It was on a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. And then I had to wait all the way to Tuesday.
Yeah.
So back negative. But I had to be quarantined though. They were like, you can't go nowhere until we get these results. I'm like, oh, snippity snap.
They kind of shook it up a little bit right there. I was like, man, I was praying. I was like, man, I hope this girl don't mess up my monies. I like my monies. But let's get into it, man, for everybody. First thing first, not really first things first, but Alice Trebek passed away. The longtime Jeopardy host.
I learned so much on that show, and I had to thank Tony Santos because his grandparents put me on it, and I was answering those questions. They looked at me different after that, like, this girl's a little smart.
Yeah, and I mean, what can you say, man? This is just like back in the day when you had 3 channels, man. He was around doing it, you know what I'm saying? And Jeopardy is just a part of the American.
I think like 12 and stuff.
You know, man. So it's really crazy. If you're looking at me, I got the Dodgers shirt on right now for winning that championship. How you like that right now? Courtesy of my wife. So, but yeah, such a bad transition I just did there, but it's okay. That's Lipsticks and Bullets podcast.
You feeling yourself because you've been denied how many times?
So what?
You feeling yourself because how many times have you been denied? The Dodgers should have been one.
You know,
y'all had cheaters up there.
You have a very, 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 very important point right there. Exactly, Mundo. So on that note, last time we was here, we was right in the midst. I think we had just voted. Right?
We were just being bombarded, and everybody was sick and tired of these ads and go vote and da da da.
Yeah.
So everybody voted, and so now we're at the post-election.
Change or change. Change or change, no.
Biden is in, Trump is out.
Joe Biden.
Well, we gotta wait a week and a half for the results.
Joe Biden.
Had everybody anxious and biting their nails and going crazy with the arguing, and now they're saying we stole the election. No, we won it fair and square.
Yeah,
but
man.
The rules we put in place, we won it fair and
It's kind of bad too because of the fact that how Trumpito is acting right now with the the going out process. He fighting it though, you know what I'm saying? He's like a lost lover, you know what I'm saying? A lover that, you know, done messed up so bad. And gone, and then that woman just finally had enough of it. And he just doing everything he can. Like, you know, I ain't going on. I'm gonna keep everything you got here, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
That
You
soap.
can't
I
go
bought
with
you that
nothing.
soap in 1930. I bought you that soap 4 years ago. You know? He
Bad dude.
Everything with him, you know what I'm saying? You can be president, but not in this chair. You gonna be president.
Yeah,
You know
that dude.
he can be going out with the chair and stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tantrum. He is really acting really stupid and low and immature and all that
crazy
stuff.
right now. So.
I'm like, you ain't think I said you don't want something to boot you out of there, sir. This not gonna look cute.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say because I don't want everybody to be on it, but he better act right. This is American government, man. This is what I mean. You start questioning democracy and stuff. Stranger things are happening.
Yes, all our neighbors know. Wink, wink. Be quiet, sir. Okay.
So, you know, on that note, congratulations
to
Kamala Harris. Also, for being the first woman. You know?
He needs to go to Mar-a-Lago and get his lawyer straight because he's gonna be in New York.
Yeah. But
like
I said, he's gonna have a tell-all book coming out and all that stuff. He almost 74, something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's like, you know. So I'm not.
He still has a chance to come back and run again.
Right. I was like, okay, you 74. That means you'll be 78. Nah, bro. Nah. Yeah. Now you're gonna be knocking on 80. Ain't nobody voting you in there. They do. We're really crazy in America. Really crazy.
What's your agenda over there?
Well, besides all of that, Thanksgiving. You know, we have plans to go see my mom, and we were gonna ride to Philly, but due to this COVID, we can't do that. Yeah. So it kind of sucks eggs for me because I really wanted to go home. But this COVID virus is serious, and when I got a little scared when I had to take that test, but you know, ain't no telling if I still have it. I'm just not symptomatic, so you know. But the paper said I don't.
The test though, right? You better not be having no stuff on here, giving no heebie-jeebies up here, blowing up the spot.
You're hilarious, but it's true. That's what they say. It's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Thanksgiving is going to be different, but however, I'm going to see my mom, and I'm going to get some food and stuff, and I sure is. So sorry.
He's insured.
No,
you really good insured.
COVID don't have a chance for those COVID wings.
COVID wings. Okay, you be winging a prayer. Here's what you're gonna be doing: flying with the wing.
Before y'all was out there acting up, man, and not paying attention to the world events like I was.
Okay. That, mister?
I realized that the SpaceX crew dragging spacecraft by the Elon Musk linked up with NASA. And went out and did their thing, man. They done got out there to the space station and everything.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something though. That SpaceX, the suits for the astronauts for SpaceX, off the chain. I'm like, who did that tailoring for this spacesuit?
You want a spacesuit now? So you trying to say I got a budget up for a spacesuit? You know how much a spacesuit is, man?
I'm not going up there. I'm just saying they were kind of fly and they had really handsome
fly. We gonna put some dudes with a spacesuit on. I don't even know how much spacesuit wears. How much do it weigh? Probably weigh, I don't know how much. Probably weigh what? At least 100-something pounds. Probably because it's weightless. And when they get up, you know what I'm saying? So you're not feeling up, but when you get, I don't know, who knows? Man. But only you will look at the outfit, no matter what they do. So big up to Michael Hopkins, Victor Glover. I'm gonna say it again, Victor Glover. If you don't know who that is, I'm pretty sure you know that's a brother. So big up to him. Shanoa Walker, I'm saying it all wrong. Shanae, whatever. And Soshi Noguchi, who was with NASA. You already. Okay. So all of them kind of linked up and did their thing. And, you know, they got the mixtape going on up there with Elon Musk.
Station right now. Yes, they are. What up, dude?
What up, dude? They doing their thing up there. I wonder what they actually looking for. They tell you one thing, but, you know, it's always...
It could be other stuff they're working on that's private. And since it's a private company, I guess, Mr. SpaceX thing, dude. So you don't have to tell nobody nothing. It's more covert about their stuff.
So let's talk about this brother up there. What do you think he's doing right now? You think he's up there, he's up there now. They say, I read this thing now. Maybe I don't know how to take it, but I kind of took it fun. They say, they said, have y'all had pictures of have y'all seen Victor since he been up there? He ain't got that smile off of his face yet. You know what I'm saying? So he's up there. So he's been said that though. So I
mean, like how many people in the planet Earth have been to space?
Exactly.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Of all the people that been born to now, who's been in space?
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
That's it. Man. That's a whole different animal right there.
But
man.
this time they picked a handsome black man. He is handsome.
Hold up, man.
He is.
Hold up,
okay,
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Make me cut the cord when they coming down now.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, look at that. I was like, that's a good poster right there. But yeah, they made it up in time.
Yeah. I mean, it is amazing, but like I told everybody, I'm glad they trying to figure it out for the white folks, because black folks ain't going nowhere. We
gonna have our shit somewhere else.
We make it happen, because whatever bad's going on, we'll make it pop. You know what I'm saying? So if it gets a little, you can't breathe or something like that, we'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. That's how we do. So they can keep the space. Y'all can go on up there. Go get now.
I gave us this one right here.
Doing our thing. So,
the draft, NBA draft.
Real quick, man. Little Wayne, man. Come on, bro.
We can't.
Gun and ammo possession, man. Now, I know you went on and bigged up your boy Trump and stuff like that. I know you probably got a bag for it. You know what I'm saying? But dang, man, you better holler at him, man. Like 50 said. 50 said you better holler at him real quick, man. Get you up out of there. But no matter what, you a felon too.
Wow.
I can always tell you, man. I bet you he wasn't by himself. These dudes are not falling on the sword for him.
Nobody wants to go to jail.
The money.
Not for your stupid ass. I don't know if they ain't paying well, because I would have thought they paying well. They ain't paying well. Nobody going to jail for nobody.
I'm going to let him go, man. I'm going to let him go on that. And you know what?
What?
I hate to say, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. Anyway. Real quick, man. Conan O'Brien has been on all these talk shows, but he's taking it to HBO now.
Oh, really?
It's going to be a little different, probably a little bit more edgier now, because he can cuss and stuff like that. So that should be cool. So, I don't know.
I'm about to beat that. I like him.
Yeah. So, one of my favorites, man. So, I always like how he's a little quirky. So, I mean, but I always like Conan O'Brien for some reason, man. Yeah.
I do like to dig him.
So, on that note, what about the NBA draft, man?
It's today. That's what I blurted out earlier. It's today. I'll be excited. Because for me, it's all about the drip.
And it's kind of bug. I mean, we was talking about the top three they talking about with it, and we don't know which one is going. But they have it sort of like Anthony Edwards from Georgia is number one, and LaMelo Ball, whoever we know LaMelo Ball is, and Wiseman from
Wiseman
with Tulsa, no, not Tulsa, Memphis. I'm sorry, Memphis down there with Hardaway. And he got kicked out of school because of Hardaway paid money for them to move, which is a whole
God.
Yeah, you whack.
All the stuff came out, all the snakes in the grass.
So those three coming out. Me personally, real quick, I think Ball should be. I mean,
me too. He's been playing overseas.
Because they need some excitement down there. I mean, really. To go to
Minnesota. He's a man. He grew
up. You know what I'm saying?
He's a grown man now. I saw him. I was like, oh my God, that's him. He's a grown man now. He's grown.
I think it's not gonna be as many. There's a lot of hybrids going on this draft, so it's not gonna be a lot of niggery outfits going on. I think it's gonna be low niggery, on a
Low
lower
niggery,
scale.
that's your
Just,
prediction?
you
No,
know,
somebody
it
gonna
might be,
sneak
you
up
know, a
in
little
there.
flashy, dude might, but you know, not gonna be a lot
Somebody's
of
gonna
red,
sneak
you know,
up
a
in
lot
there,
of
bruh.
purple or
But
yellow,
some
you know, not yellow,
saying,
yellow, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So just
neon.
be a little different thing going on for the draft, but you know, we'll see. It's virtual.
Somebody's gonna do it. I already know.
It is virtual, so maybe it's not going to be a lot of outfits what we may think anyway. It might
Oh,
just
is
be
it
like chilling.
virtual?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
messed
it's got to
up.
be virtual, right? To my
I
knowledge,
don't know.
that's
They
supposed to
did
be
that
virtual.
country music awards, and it was like some people had masks
You
on,
said
some
it
didn't.
correct the first time. Country music was. That's why yeah. Anyway.
Nice one.
So you know,
Nice.
I'm starting this new segment this week, in
Okay.
honor of our anniversary.
Okay.
1 year in, 30 episodes,
Yes.
2 via Zoom.
Mhm.
This segment is called 5 on 5, right?
On
And
5.
5 on 5 is making reference to sports. So now here's what we're telling you now with our
Okay.
show. Me and my lady, we love sports. But however,
Mhm.
we kind of into cultural things and TV shows and stuff where we'll go in a little bit, what you got to tell you about. But you know what? We try to get a mix to anybody for couples. You know what I'm saying? You're a couple. You got to have a little this and that. I'm a sports fanatic. She's not a fanatic, but she digs
No.
sports, though.
But
But
I do.
we both dig the shows and stuff like that. So, you know, we try to give you a little bit of our life to your life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So maybe you're having a hard time with that man or boy you're trying to get with or vice versa or whatever y'all dudes now. You know,
Right? No
here's
do's
some
and
advice.
doing with all this
Try to get
culture.
something to relate with each other. And
Yes.
here's what we're trying to do right now. So you need to take some lessons. So anyway, let me digress.
Yes.
It's called 5 on 5, kind of with a sports theme. And my
Okay.
first guy gonna be rapper Pooh, one half a little brother. Let's sit here and you know Pooh is a huge sports fan. I gave him 5 questions that's
Okay.
sports related. So
Uh-huh.
you know he's gonna give you his thing real quick. Shout out to rapper Pooh. Shout out to little brother, one of the founding fathers of the, I guess you can't say the North Carolina scene per se, even though the dudes didn't accept the group like that here. They had to go elsewhere, but hey, people big up little brother and they our people, no matter what people think.
All right.
At least
Shout
my
out.
people anyway. So big up the rapper Pooh, big up the Fonte little brother, Night brother, all the boys out there that's doing their thing, man. Love
Right.
y'all very much for keeping the culture alive. So
Indeed.
on that note, with no delay,
Okay.
here's a 5x5 with rapper Pooh.
Yo, this rapper Big Pooh, and right now you're listening to the Lipsticks and Bullets podcast, and I got next 5 on 5 right now. Should Harden or Westbrook leave Houston? I believe it's time. I believe it's past time. Once you got rid of Del Morey, once you got rid of Mike D'Antonio, that means the people who built the system and the people who coached the system are now out of there. It's time to start new. It's time to blow it up. It's time to start over. And the only way you really starting over is by letting go of Westbrook, who already said he ready to be gone, and Harden, who's made it known within the organization that he's ready to be gone. So, yes, it's time for Harden and Westbrook to leave Houston. Should Golden State be the favorite to win it all next year instead of LA? I don't think so. We have to see what the new iteration of Golden State are going to look like. Yes, Steph is going to be back. Yes, Draymond's going to be back. Clay supposed to be back. We just heard he had another leg injury. Don't know how Andrew Wiggins is going to fit in with all them. I'm assuming pretty well. Don't know what they're going to do in the draft. I'm not watching the draft currently. But, you know, I just think that LA right now, until we see everybody get on the court, we have to presume them to be the favorites. I mean, it's LeBron and AD. LeBron has proved he's unstoppable for 17 seasons, and AD has shown that his game can go to another level once he's paired with a real superstar. So I think the Lakers are still the favorites until the Lakers aren't the favorites. that most black people have a problem with the Redskin name. I think some did, and just from the standpoint of you're just thinking about how other people feel, how the natives felt about that name, the use of that name. I know people tried to put a spin on it and tried to say what it meant or what it didn't mean, but point blank period, a group of people felt that, that name was offensive. And if anybody can relate, we as black people can relate. So while I'm actually a Washington fan, I wasn't attached to the name. I'm attached to the team. So they can be the Washington Red Hawks, the Washington Red Engines. I don't care. Just keep the colors, and the history remains the same, and it doesn't matter what the new name is. Name 5 black MLB players. Whew, now this is where things get interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't name 5 off the top, man. One of my favorites was Adam Jones. He no longer plays in the MLB. Yeah, man. The Upton brothers. The Upton brothers. They still play. That's 2. They still play. Yeah, man, it's tough, bro. It's a lot of Latin players, a lot of Cuban players, of course, white players, Venezuelan players. You have players from South America, and you have white players, and you even have Japanese players playing in the MLB. But naming 5 or 3, Upton brothers, bro. I got the Upton brothers. I got that. You got what's his name? He used to play in Pittsburgh. It start with an M. I can't even remember his name. He's definitely one. You got your boy out in Chicago, Tim. Can't remember his last name, but he out in Chicago. Tony La Russa about to have a headache with him because he flipped back. He do all of that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? When he playing, very exciting player. So you do have black players. I just can't remember their names because they don't play for my favorite team. But there's a few. Is golf a sport? And did anybody watch the Masters this weekend? Golf is definitely a sport. It's much harder than it looks. If you go out there and you try to, think you're going to go out there and bully the game, you're not. It's definitely a power and finesse game. And it's a skill. It's a special skill set. And, much salute to all them people out there playing because the game is unforgiving. You know what I mean? Like, you either got it or you don't. And you got to know angles and, geometry and all those different things and how the wind is moving and how the course is playing. Is it playing fast? Is it playing slow? So it's definitely its own skill set, and I definitely consider it a sport. And unfortunately, the Masters wasn't on the weekend that is normally on, where there's nothing to compete with it. Now you had to compete with college football Saturday, and then you had to compete with a full slate of NFL games on that Sunday, and then you're competing with a pandemic where people's the way they watch TV, the way they consume sports have definitely changed, and schedules are definitely changed. So you had a lot of competing factors in the Masters, and that's why their numbers were down tremendously, like they were down, because they normally have good numbers. So it's definitely a sport, and nobody was watching it this weekend, but people normally are tuned in. And more people are tuned in when Tiger is competitive, and Tiger wasn't competitive after the first round.
All right. Okay. So, Boo, tell me a little bit about your TV shows that you say you're going to tell people about, that you want to put people on real quick. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes and break down what you're watching for all the ladies and probably, most of the ladies. Anyway.
I'm really like a terrible one for that because it's not me. It's not really specifically for ladies. I like what I like. So I like murder mysteries and I like action. And then I also like the prim and proper, like Netflix announced that The Crown was back on, and they're in the fourth season, and they had Diana. I was a little
Hold up, before you
disappointed.
say before you get into it, explain the crown period, like the
Oh,
outline of the crown, and then kind of get
The
into it.
Crown is based on the monarchs, the Windsors across the pond in London, Charles and all them. And so they started from Elizabeth, how she ended up with the crown because her uncle had abdicated. He didn't want to be a king because he fell in love with a divorcee. Ooh, twice married. Scandalous back in those days. She was not royal blood at all, and so after he abdicated, Elizabeth's father ended up being the crown. He ended up dying, and so she ended up being coronated after that. So it's just portraying their lives and what happened and all the events that went on behind the scenes per se. But they're saying that it's fictional, but it's really good. I loved it, but I wasn't so in love with this season because maybe the next one where they show the nitty gritty of Diana and all that happens with her. This one they were introducing her in there and all that, and I just the way they portray her is a different light. So I didn't feel too much pity, but she was just too weak to be in that family. Some people are rough. So that was great. Of course, we were watching Narco the other day because I never got on the wave when it first came on, and it is gruesome.
Yeah,
Hubby like
man. I
it.
did not know a lot about. First of all, I heard of Narco, but I kind of like,
Hmm.
it's so much stuff going on, and there was so many other shows.
Right.
I
You
said
just
I
can't
get
catch
to it, I
up.
get to
I
it. I
can't do
never
it.
got to it, and I just caught a
No.
glimpse of what you talking about, man. That show was hardcore, man.
Hardcore gore, and it's speak Spanish and English, and it both sides is hardcore. It's just
Wow.
it really is that it is that show. So
Yeah.
we were impressed with that one. And as far as anything else, I mean, just the regular stuff on TV. I do watch Wendy Williams. I love the gossip part of it, and then I'm not after that. Everything else is
So
boring to me. But
I'm just looking at whatever she's looking at because she has dominated TV.
yes, I do. He likes the stuff I pick. It ain't
Whatever.
like girly
No, let me
girly.
be
It's
clear.
more
Whatever.
like,
I
okay, what are you
tolerate it.
watching?
There's a
Yeah,
difference
okay.
between liking and tolerating.
What's the
Now,
other
it's
one?
some
What's the other
stuff that
one
I
that
like.
was black?
Like
What's
she put me on blacklist. Now I do like
Blacklist?
blacklist. I will.
It gets me
That was
hooked
a
from
big
the
up. So I gotta
beginning.
say that. And then I
It's a
gotta say,
banger. Hmm. And
Narcos.
that's a lot of
I
comedy
like the
to me.
gangster stuff. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But so I guess those two. But I just got on Narcos like last night. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's just
me
like
too. I mean,
I'm
I
still
thought
rookie.
that you didn't miss too much. It was just basically
Right.
a whole life of Pablo Escobar.
So that was
And
pretty
you
dope.
already know how it turns out, but that show is in depth.
Me, I'm a sports guy, but not really a lot of sports stuff going on except for like Sundays and stuff like that. As of now, on Thursday, so she really dominates the paint out here on the
Mhm.
TV.
And I try to be fair. I
Kind of
try to
like
get something good.
I'm in the
Some of the
lab.
stuff I be like,
Uh,
ooh, too much. Like that narco.
on
They,
the
ooh,
road.
ooh.
She definitely has all the TV comp right now.
Attention
So
tone. Yeah.
it is what it is. But
It's all right.
saying all that,
What
I
about
have to
you?
break it down, for all y'all
Mm-hmm.
folks out there. Every
I
time
need
about
this.
this chisine, it goes on 1, 2, 3, and fun facts, fun facts, fun facts, fun facts,
Facts.
fun facts, fun facts, fun facts, fun facts. Rah.
Gotta do the ride, yo.
Gotta get a rock.
Got to get the ride.
So this is the segment we always do. I give you fun facts that you probably knew a little something about, or you maybe heard something about, or you probably ain't heard nothing about, but you best believe it's interesting.
I'm
It's
hearing it for the
interesting in
first
our
time.
household because my wife has no idea what I'm going to say.
I don't want to know. I want to be surprised just like everybody else.
So,
So,
saying all that, I always get surprised with stuff I read anyway. So,
that's
check
it.
this out. Yo, you know about the Macarena, correct?
Of course.
Everybody knows Macarena. It sold
Yeah.
millions and millions and millions and millions of records. Most of y'all
Right.
probably had no idea what's it about. Here's what it's about this whole time. The Macarena
Start
is about
breaking.
a woman having sex with boyfriend's friends. Did you know that? You didn't know that. That's what they were saying in the thing when they were saying in Spanish.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah.
But that's what the whole just spot. So if you didn't know that, they were talking about that song. Macarena on, you know. All right. Since 1997,
yes,
chicken from the U.S. has been banned in Europe because it's washed in chlorine.
What is washed in chlorine?
Chicken from the U.S. Yes. Since 1997.
Wash mine.
Since 1997, chicken from the U.S. has been banned in Europe. Been banned in Europe.
See.
Because it's washed in chlorine.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
right.
That's why I wash mine. I'm gonna be washing mine tonight.
Wash your chicken.
Yes, right? Especially with lemon.
Wash it and choke your chicken. All the chlorine out.
Exactly.
Listerine.
Okay, Listerine.
As a cure for gonorrhea.
I knew that mess was too strong. That's why I never use it. I don't like it. I'm Crest all the way. That thing is strong. It's like alcohol. You know, alcoholic.
That's the original Listerine. That like the piss yellow. The piss yellow Listerine.
Oh
yeah. Man, can you imagine the people back in the day who really did have gonorrhea and then they put...
Did it work?
They put it in their mouth and stuff and had it... Anyway,
it burned it off. That's how it worked, because it burnt it off.
Man, they took the bark off them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, anytime I used to try, I'm like, who wants to wash with this? I'm weak.
This yellow Listerine is still the champ of crime.
Whatever.
It makes a tear. It put a tear in your eye. It's so strong to put a tear in your eye. I don't know what it's getting rid of, but it's I guess tear ducts or whatever. I don't know. So.
Everything. Fire. Okay.
We're getting close to the holiday season.
I ain't that bad, so I go to Crest and I'm good.
What, you don't like the Listerine?
It's too strong. It's like alcohol. You know, people who are alcoholic, when they like run out of money and ways to get their alcohol, they'll buy Listerine because the alcohol content is so high that man, they will drink Listerine.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's what you heard at your AA meeting. So I mean, I'm okay. Thank you.
Just telling you. Yeah.
Man, Mariah Carey.
Stupid.
Mariah Carey.
Uh-huh.
Has earned $60 million in royalties in just one song.
What song is that? That Christmas song? Yeah, I knew it was that Christmas song.
She has earned so far $60 million. She earns each year $500,000 in the UK by themselves per year.
Ugh. Wow. So 1.5?
So all I want for Christmas, always kill it. $60 million.
1.5?
And she didn't write the song either, ladies. So she's just singing the song. So just imagine the person who wrote that.
Okay. Exactly. They don't have to ever work.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
Lovely.
So check this out. Time to get grown a little bit on my, I'm taking it down a little bit. Everybody out there, work safe. Close your ears. Wrong, it ain't that bad. I ain't gonna keep it.
Okay. I thought hide your wives, hide your kids. I'm like, I gotta go.
Nah, we don't do it like that. I'm just teasing a little bit, but it's just a little risque, I guess you would say. Not really. It's real life. Anyway, having an orgasm at least 3 times a week can reduce a man's likelihood of dying of heart disease by 50%.
Half. Or give you a heart attack.
Love me, Pooh.
If you get the wrong one.
You don't want to break my heart so I can have a heartectomy. Heartectomy. You gotta look out.
I think I'm gonna hear this one a lot of times.
I get some 3 times a week. Anyway.
We're gonna have this conversation again.
We're gonna keep the theme going because That's another statement. That's anyway.
I need some more jewelry though.
Huh?
I need some more jewelry.
I do too. Pearl jewelry. Anyway. Here we go.
Here we go now.
Male cheetahs. And I'm ending on this right here.
Okay.
Male cheetahs
Mm-hmm.
have a specific bark that causes female cheetahs to ovulate on demand.
On site.
Ovulate on demand off of their bark.
Right. That's like an R&B singer singing.
Man, listen, man. Cheetahs coming out like Keith Sweat, man, back in what, 80?
Come on.
Nobody.
And pennies are dropping. They ready to have a baby. That's crazy. Wow, that's powerful bark right there.
And that's what it is right there, out the park right there. So there you have it.
Bark. Wow, bravo.
There you
Thanks for fun facts. That was something.
Fun fact. Excellent right there. Excellent.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So on that note, we about to get up out of here.
Because you know what? We gotta watch this draft and we gotta see what type of clothes they're gonna be ripping and these shoes they're gonna be doing. You know this is it.
Then we're gonna report that right there.
And we'll come back and let you know www.
Yes.
The Gordon outfits.
Niggery in its finest attire.
I want to see it. I'm here for it.
Go change. Go change.
Please. Give me live. I want to see my people. You know my neighbors. Don't let me down, neighbors.
Right.
Don't let me down.
We are your neighbors. Make sure you hit us up. Big up the rapper Pooh for this 5 to 5 too. Big large today.
Yes.
Make sure you go to www.fortnite.com, www.spreaker.com/keys for the city.
Indeed.
And you make sure you check us out on all your streaming sites like Spotify.
If you listen to in there.
And Apple Music. But if you want to get this visual, you're going to have to go to YouTube because it's YouTube exclusive.
Yep.
So you make sure you go to Fortnite on the YouTube channel. And you get us and you get Lucas and all our previous recordings that we've done and things from throughout the whole year. So this is our anniversary. So make sure you go through and check out the catalog that we did. And I'm pretty sure
get ready to laugh, yo, because it's hilarious.
It's sectioned up so you can catch little things that you want to catch or whatever. This is pretty dope, man. So do that. So
definitely,
like I said, make sure you you go to these sites and make sure you subscribe, you follow, you like, you comment, you do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Shout us out, holla at us. We here.
Cause we are your neighbors.
We are your neighbors.
We need you to need us. We need each other. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, also, if you want anything to present on the show, like a different question or something crazy. Hit me up at cockpit@fortnite.com. Again, cockpit@fortnite.com. You can't get no simple than that. And make sure you do with your statement or comment, and I'm gonna throw it on
your name so we can shout you out.
Yeah, we shout you out. We throw you on the show, and we might get a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
There you go. So on that note, we want to say peace and love, man. Peace.
Thank you for supporting. Peace and love.
Yes, as always.